Welcome to Ballpark Nuts with Caleb, Bryson, Marshall, and Chase. What's going on, guys? I hope you enjoyed our brand new and improved intro. Figured we should make us sound a little bit better to start off with. So our intros here will be pretty short now. So Bryson, I'll let you take it away with the episode today.
Awesome. Sounds good. So for this episode, we are going to be giving you our division previews for the upcoming baseball season. We are having it broke down into three categories for each division, and that is who we think is going to be the winner, who we think is a dark horse or sleeper that we think could potentially push or contend with the winner, and then also who we think is the bottom feeder of the division, and just the worst team. So we're going to start off with the NL Central this episode. And the NL Central for myself, I have the winner being the St. Louis Cardinals. What do you guys have?
I also have the Cardinals.
Yeah.
I also have the Cardinals also.
I think it's pretty hard to argue with that division. The Brewers are just not there. So
Brewers don't have the offense to.
And then the rest of them is just garbage.
Yeah, well, the crazy part is that the Cardinals have all their older guys that are still good, but then they also have guys like Jordan Walker, Liberatore, Nolan Gorman, Brendan Donovan. All those guys are just getting better.
There's gonna be a good team this year.
Yeah, and I think their pitching is still gonna be good too. I think Montgomery is gonna be good for them again.
And Flaherty and
if Flaherty can get back to being a decent, even a mid-rotation guy, that'd be huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm honestly surprised they don't win more games than they do.
The mustachioed Michaelis.
Yeah. Can't go wrong with that stash.
Can't. Not when you're rocking that stash, you can't be bad.
Exactly. And then who do you guys think would be a dark horse that could potentially maybe challenge for the top spot in the division, or even just give a not challenge, but who do you think is going to be better than maybe people think?
Personally, I really like the Cubs team this year.
That's who I have as well.
I think
I was
they're
just about to say
really underrated. They don't have any superstars. It's just they have good, solid players at each position. They have Hosmer, Mancini, Horner's really good. And they added Swanson. That's
a big add.
I mean, he got hurt, but he'll hopefully be back at some point.
And they're Tyon with the Cubs too now, right?
Their pitching staff is doesn't have any. They don't have any superstars, but they're a bunch of solid middle rotation guys.
Tyon could be a decent mid-rotation guy. He can work innings for you.
Tyon, Stroman, and Hendricks.
Steele.
Yeah.
Who's the last guy?
Steele had a really good year last year.
There's one guy I'm not thinking of, and I don't know why, but whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm worried about their catcher because they got rid of Wilson, so they just got old guys there now, I think. I could be wrong.
Yeah, did they bring in Barnhart maybe? Was that who they signed?
Yeah, that's who they have.
Oh, that's not bad too then either.
Barnhart's it's a good catch for them.
Yeah, he's a mid-run road catcher.
Really, just nobody talks about him, but he's solid.
He's better. He's better than when he was on the Tigers. No one plays well on the Tigers.
No one wants to play in Detroit.
Cubs, I think they do have a little. I don't think they have the greatest bullpen. I think that could be a downfall, unless you get they claimed Merriweather off waivers from the Blue Jays. If he could be like he was that first series against the Yankees, before he got hurt, that'll be a huge addition. But last year he proved that he wasn't what he was those 3 games against the Yankees. But other than that, I think the Cubs, they have a good young team, so their time.
Cubs will move a bit. Cubs will definitely put pressure on the Brewers for that even second place if they're not going to take first.
I agree.
I guess they don't really have a young team.
I don't think they top with the Cardinals at all, but
I
get the second.
No, but I think they're going to be better than people are thinking.
Oh,
yeah,
definitely.
I think they need Seiya Suzuki to take that next step, and then you'll realize.
Yeah. Sucks that he got hurt, but hopefully he comes back.
Yeah, true.
And Cody Bellinger return MVP form.
If Bellinger, returns to MVP form, that's going to be nasty for them.
Even if he just returns to a decent baseball player form.
Honestly, he can hit above 200.
Yeah, if he can hit 240 and give him some home runs, like that'd be good for
Yeah.
them.
They better. He's getting paid $15 million.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
Whatever you got paid.
a bit steep. I think it was around that.
Yep, it was.
Yeah. I
But
think
yeah,
for oh, sorry, go ahead,
It
Mark.
was 18 million.
I was just gonna
Oh,
say, yeah, Cubs fans, they got a lot to look forward to. I mean, they were down in the dumps. Oh, our team sucks, and then this offseason for them, so they got a lot to be excited for.
Plus, they have Ian
Yeah.
Happ. I really wanted the Jays to get Ian Happ at the deadline last
Right.
year.
He didn't move at all, eh?
No.
Well,
Yeah, they
that's
stuck with
surprising.
him.
He was a big name.
Yeah, I think for obviously like bottom team in this league,
Basement
or in this
dwellers.
division. Yeah, I have the Reds. I don't know if anyone else has anything different.
I have
but
the Reds.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah.
You have nothing going for you with the Reds.
They got a lot of good young guys coming up, but this year I think they're
Yeah.
still going to really struggle. So
No way they have Luke Maley as their second catcher.
yeah, yeah,
Yikes.
it's tough out there. I mean, I think if Ellie comes up this year, it'll be exciting to watch for Reds
Yeah.
fans if he
Oh,
if he
for
gets
sure.
the call at some point. But yeah, they don't have much else to look forward to.
Yeah, he's basically
Maybe,
their team.
Maybe improved Hunter Green this year.
Yeah, I like the Hunter
If he
Green
could
Nick
put-
Lodolo combo could be good
Yep.
potentially.
But
Yeah,
they
he
can't
could
hit,
do
so it
some.
doesn't matter.
True. This
Yeah,
is
it's a
true.
lot of ifs though, but
Didn't they
I mean,
lose to the Pirates without getting a hit, or was it the other way around? So I don't know.
Yeah, I remember that.
Maybe
they were
No,
like
they lost.
22 at one point last year.
They
So.
lost to the Pirates, but threw a no hitter.
Right. Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
so iconic. I love that.
Yikes.
That's a special kind of bad.
That really is.
Yeah, so then we will move on to the AL Central. Who do you guys have winning this division?
I got the Guardians.
Yeah, toss up.
I think
I-
I knew this was gonna be a toss up.
I think the White Sox should win it, but I feel that way every year, kind of. And the White Sox just do not perform every year. So if the White Sox decide to kind of put it together, I mean, they got new management this year, so
And
maybe
Benintendi.
that's the and Benintendi, and so that's the missing pieces. So maybe they put it together this year. And
The
I think
catching
if
is
they
so bad.
sorry,
I just said the catching's always been bad, and then
Yeah.
now they don't have a Abreu, and they definitely lost some names, and the pitching's getting kind of old. Not necessarily.
And the whole
That's
Liam
right.
Hendricks thing going on.
oh
too.
yeah, that's tough. That's a big loss for them too. So he would
Yeah.
lock up any games to not have that close.
I'm
I
at the
just
point of the
think
White
it's
Sox where it's like I got to see them do it before I'm going to buy in anymore.
Right.
That's fair. That's fair.
So I have the Guardians winning as well.
Yeah, I'll probably have to put Guardians too then,
I'm
just for that.
all in on the White Sox winning the division this year.
Okay.
Nice.
I changed. I don't know. I just like this. Like they lost Hendricks, but they still have a great bullpen. Graveman, Bummer, Kelly, Crochet. Those are great names right there.
That could figure it out too. That's big for them.
Yeah, and they have their Clevenger or whatever piece of shit guy. But like Cease, Lynn, Giolito. I think
We love
Giolito
Clevenger.
has a bounce back year. I just can't
I
see
hope
him
so.
being as bad as he was. And I think Tony La Russa there really screwed them up. So, and I think they bounce back, and I think they win the division closely.
Fair
Because
enough.
like you have Robert, you have Jimenez, Anderson. still there,
I think the
Moncada.
biggest thing for them is if Robert and Jimenez can stay on the field.
Yeah, both
That's
of them
the
just
biggest
battle
thing.
health issues.
Like Robert, like that second half of last year, like every other day he was out of the lineup for something.
Yeah,
It was just like it was
Just
crazy.
tough.
So, and they never put him on the IR. It was always just day to day.
just day to day.
Yeah. So I think if they stay healthy, I can
Oh,
easily see the White Sox pushing.
Oh,
I can see an argument both ways for sure.
fingernail's too short.
Yeah. Who do you have as a dark horse or sleeper team? I guess mine was the Twins. I
Okay.
think they have potential if things go well. Like if Pablo Lopez pitches like he can, like if he can pitch a full season of ace material, I think that's huge for
Yeah.
them. And I think they have a decent enough lineup that if Correa is actually healthy, that's a big one for them. I think he is. I don't know, like as far as I know. So I'm gonna assume he is. And
As far as the
they have
Twins are
guys
concerned, I
like-
guess.
and they have those guys like Kirilloff and Larnard who are kind of like falling off a bit from when they were prospects. But it's like if those guys can put something together for them, That's even
Yeah.
more depth.
Kirilov's got just those injuries again. He's such
Yeah.
a band-aid.
So I think they're a sleeper team for me. I just
Yeah.
think it's going to come down to their pitching.
I also had the Twins as my sleeper team. I couldn't really put Guardians as a sleeper team because it's like
No.
Yeah.
So it was either the Twins or the stinky Royals and Tigers. But
Yeah.
this year, the Twins, I'm in love with their bullpen. Johan Duran and Jorge Lopez, that is a good like setup closer duo right there. Johan Duran is like people say he's unhittable when he's on. Yeah, I think he's the guy who throws like 100-mile-an-hour slider. I think that's the guy.
It's a
He has
heater.
nasty stuff, and like again, their rotations like it's similar to the Cubs where it's like a bunch of good middle guys, but it's a little bit better. I think if Joe Ryan takes that next step and
Joe Ryan could be a big piece for them.
potentially moves into that 1 or 2 role, like I think
He has the potential to.
I can see this team doing some damage. They'll probably get swept by the Yankees in the first round like they usually do, but I think another X factor is can Royce Lewis stay healthy? Like I think he still isn't. I think he tore his ACL or something. Did I not?
Yeah.
Yeah. So probably
Yeah,
won't play
if he can come back. Well, yeah, even if he comes back second half or late second half and helps
like
them.
he played in 12 games last year and hit 300. He was doing the thing, but he can't stay healthy. Former first overall pick hasn't panned out.
Injuries, man,
Yeah.
just unfortunate.
Yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like you can't really plan for it; just happens. But
I really want to
who do you
pick the
end up-
Royals for my.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. The Royals, yeah.
I really want to. I think I'm going to just because I want to. So I'm gonna go Royals. I
Yeah,
like
that's a good choice.
the Italian stallion. You know what I mean?
Not the Italian stallion.
Can't argue. Vinny.
Putting the team on his back this year. Don't even worry about it. But of course.
Just gonna pause here because I'm getting a lot of feedback.
I
I don't know if you guys are too.
Yeah, I hear
I
it.
can hear myself talking.
Oh, it's getting worse.
We apologize for it, but
Technical difficulties. All right, I think I want to put the Royals, and I think I'm going to have to put the Royals just because I want to. I think the Italian Stallion's going to put the team on his back this year, and that's pretty much all they need.
He's a
And then-
beaut.
Yep, and of course Bobby Witt. So that's it's 2 good guys for you there.
I think with the Royals, they're going to be good enough not to get last place, in my opinion.
I think they'll press. I think they'll press the Tigers.
Yeah,
for
they're
last
chappy
place.
now. They're fine.
Yeah,
Oh,
I definitely don't think they're pushing first, but I think they're
No.
pushing like second last.
Yeah, no, Tigers are last for me, personally.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I have the Tigers as well.
Tigers suck.
They are
it's
garbage.
hard to argue.
They just spent money poorly, and now it's costing them.
Yeah.
Like that bias contract is tough.
Yeah, that sucked. Well, NL West.
But yeah, over to the NL West. We will do. We'll do NL West. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. I have the Padres winning it.
I also have the Padres.
I assume most people do, unless you have the Dodgers.
Yeah, it's just a tough one to pick. Like
It's
it's
a tough
just
one.
the Dodgers are just the Dodgers. So
I put the Dodgers personally, but
I think I'm gonna have to also go Dodgers. But if the Padres can just like if Soto doesn't hit like 210 and like other pieces that the Padres should have that just haven't had, they are such a filthy team. So
and if Tatis can stay clean,
yeah, Tatis could stay clean. He's out for 20 games, I think, the first start of the season. I think that's all he has.
I think it's upwards of 30 or something. But
30?
I didn't even realize they signed Nelson Cruz.
Yeah,
Holy.
Yeah. The downside is now Musgrove is going to miss a chunk of time because he got hurt in a weight-related injury. He fractured a toe, so he's not going to be out for a super long
Right.
time.
Definitely
He's
was
gonna miss.
dropped the
Dropped
weight
it.
on his toe.
Dropped a dumbbell
Yeah.
on his toe. Yep.
That
Classic.
Yeah.
has nothing to do with
But he
it.
can't lift.
But he was curling 50s and just couldn't
He's
quite
trying
keep
to
a grip on.
impress the ladies at the gym, and he dropped it on his toe.
Strictly curls for the girls.
But yeah, I just think the Padres lineup is just insane.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
Hader, if Hader can do what he did with the Brewers, like he's every time he's on the mound, you're winning. Like it's just already a decided factor.
Yeah,
I do think
and
that's a
Fish-
weak spot. Is that pen? I think it's all
and their
right.
fifth starter. Like I don't know who they're planning on using Seth Lugo.
Fair.
Because
That is
Because Michael
yeah.
Wacha.
Oh, they brought in Michael Walker. Okay, that's a little
I'm
bit
not big on
better, I guess.
Manaya or whatever.
It's somebody that'll throw a ball better than I would.
They'll
in,
trade all
the
their
Giants.
prospects for Max Scherzer or whatever at the deadline.
Yeah, to get a year and a half out of him.
Yeah.
Well, because the Padres are kind of like a win now team. Like they spent all that money.
Oh yeah. Well, you spend that much money.
good.
You're
Yeah, they have
better win
absolutely
now.
no farm system.
So Padres fans, you better hope that they do well very soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Figure it out, Padres.
They absolutely fleeced the shit out of the friggin' Brewers on the Hader trade.
Yeah, not sure
Yeah,
what that
what-
was with the Brewers.
Yeah.
I mean, the Brewers just seem like a poorly run franchise, though. Like the fact that they're rooting their relationship with Corbin Burns over $700,000 just speaks a lot about who's running that team.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, that is
For an
gross.
MLB team, that's crazy.
Yeah, like
Cough it up.
$700K for a guy who's a Cy Young candidate. Like, come on.
Yeah, he's gonna be the number 1 to 3 pitcher in the league.
Yeah. Who do you guys have for sleeper?
Diamondbacks.
Giants. Oh no, yeah, Diamondbacks. Yeah, definitely D-backs. Sorry, Bryson.
Oh no, that's okay. I mean, honestly, the Giants are one too, but I do have the D-backs. No bias.
Don't have a sleeper team for this division. It's going to be either Padres or Dodgers. I don't see any other team making that push.
I just think the D-backs are going to be
Giants.
better than people are giving them credit for.
Yeah.
That's my.
They
I
got-
don't think they're going to push for the win at all, but
Yeah, we're not saying they're going to be winners by any means, but they're definitely gonna be better than they were last year, kind of thing.
Oh yeah, for sure. Carroll's gonna be a stud.
yeah, everyone's forgetting about Carroll's power, and I love it because he's gonna he just hit a
He's gonna
109
hit
mile an
bombs.
hour ball today, and that was 2 miles per hour faster than any ball was hit last year in the majors.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like he's got a crazy exit velo.
How about that
Nice.
McCarthy dude? Is he? I haven't heard much about him. Is he a rookie or is he? What is he?
Who? Sorry.
McCarthy? Is that what his name is?
He was a rookie last year. Jake
I was
McCarthy.
gonna say because I saw him. I didn't hear much about him, but he probably gets washed behind.
He's decent.
Carroll, but yeah.
He's pretty fast. He steals a lot of bags, but yeah, I think they're just going to be better. I just think that the rotation is again the biggest question mark for them.
Yeah, that's fair. Zach Gallen's kind of got to put all the work in.
Yeah, that fifth rotation spot is kind of up for grabs right now, so I'm hoping we get Brandon Fat comes up and pitches in it, but I don't think he's going to because they're going to want to keep his service time down.
Right. Yeah, to kind of develop them.
Yeah, put him in AAA, but do you guys' basement team, I guess, is probably the Rockies, I would assume.
Yeah.
Ohio City Rockies. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think they're getting worse.
Yeah, I don't really know what they're doing. I don't know why they signed Chris Bryant.
That is
I guess
so
you got
tough
to
for
get people in the
Chris
stands for something, I guess.
Chris Bryant chased the bag, and now he's stuck in Colorado.
And now he's stuck in the worst team in the league, basically.
Best case is he comes out and stays healthy, hits 20 dingers in the first half of the year and gets traded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
It's probably always
I still
open.
don't. I watched a video the other day about the Arenado trade, and I was like, "Holy smokes!" The Rockies literally just gave him up for literally nothing.
It's got fleeced.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was
fleeced.
like on top of that, they paid the Cardinals a shit ton of money.
yeah.
Here's $1 million to take Arenado off our hands.
No, I think it was
Yeah.
something like 50 million.
Yikes.
It was insane. One of the worst trades of all time.
Just a poorly run franchise.
Yeah, just tough to see for any Rockies fans.
Yeah.
At least the Jays are have a good organization that runs the team.
At least they're trying to win. They're not just throwing players away for
Definitely trying to win.
paint.
Well, we can develop players unlike the
Yeah.
Yankees.
Trying the key word here.
Trying.
Trying.
Getting them.
Alrighty.
AL, we'll save that debate for
Yeah.
A couple
AL
minutes.
West is
Astros.
I'm guessing the Astros for everyone.
Yeah.
Astros, yeah.
No
There's just
explanation
no
needed.
that.
I don't even think we need to talk about them.
No.
No, they're
Yeah.
just good.
There's-
Who's your sleeper team?
I have the
Angels.
Angels as my
I also
sleeper
have the
team.
Angels.
Yeah.
Nice.
I
I
think
had the
this
Rangers.
is the year. This is
Oh
the
yeah, I'll
year.
go Rangers.
Angels. This is the year.
This is Trout's playoff year.
I like the Renfro edition personally.
Yeah, I think that's a sneaky addition too. It's a good guy. The guy's gonna hit for power in the middle
Anthony
of the lineup.
Rendon is going to have a healthy season and
You know,
go back
when
to what he once was.
What's the
Rendon went over
Rendon
to the Angels.
payroll?
Rendon went over to the
Yeah, he's
Rendon went
only-
over to the Angels, and I was like, wow, this is actually going to be a good season for the Angels, and then he just like fell off the face of the earth.
Well, he got hurt.
Just immediately.
He makes more
immediately
than
got
Trout and
hurt.
Ohtani combined.
I was gonna say his money is
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Was that another Nationals contract they gave out?
I don't know.
I can't
Well,
remember if
he signed from the Nationals, like free agent.
Oh, it was a free. Okay, I couldn't remember if the Nats signed him or that and then traded him, or if he was
But
free.
it's
They also
disgusting.
added Brandon Drury, so that's a good signing.
I like Brandon Drury.
Yeah,
Like this team has a sneaky good lineup. Like, well, not sneaky good. They have a great lineup. I think catching position like Stassi and Hope, whoever that is.
Oh, Hoppy. I think
Oh.
he's gonna be good.
Oh, he's
Hopkins
a rookie.
could be the starting guy. Yeah, he
a rookie.
played a little bit last year. He'll be probably their starting catcher this year.
I do think they need to work on that bullpen and starting pitching staff, but like that lineup is good. I think they're gonna. Last year they started off hot. I think they're gonna start off hot and stay hot.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah,
I would like to see the Angels make the playoffs. That would be
And then
nice
Gio
to see.
Urshela now.
Gio's sneaky.
I like.
I like
miss
Gio.
I miss Gio.
yeah. I had the Rangers. Just
I
'cause
also miss
think
Gio.
they got some good young guys coming up. Like I like Josh Jung, and they have obviously DeGrom if he can actually stay healthy somewhat and pitch. I think that's a big addition.
Yeah,
And yeah, I just think them again with the Rangers, kind of similar to the Angels, is just their
yeah.
pitching. Is,
And then Simeon and
a little
Seager too.
suspect.
Like,
yeah, I think they're gonna have better years too. Like Simeon really kind of picked it up in the second half of last year
yeah,
after his tough start, and Seager's just always kind of Mr. Consistent.
yeah.
Just does
And
the same
so-
thing. So
and Nate
I like-
Lowe slept on like crazy.
And-
True.
yeah, exactly. Nate Lowe.
I miss Daddy Simeon on the Blue Jays.
Daddy Simeon.
Had a great year for the Blue Jays.
Yeah, I got paid for it.
You got
Yeah.
paid for it.
I walked
and
by.
the basement
He
team
walked
is
by me at the
obviously
bar
A's.
once.
Yes.
Made eye
Definitely.
contact.
We did make eye contact. We locked eyes.
Nice.
True
Feeling
story.
got-
True
Got
story.
real romantical.
Yeah. It's feeling all.
Yeah, we don't really need to talk about the basement. This is the A's.
No.
I
Yeah,
was
see you later, Oakland.
I was gonna smack his ass, but
Just
Decided not
missed.
to.
alrighty.
And NL East.
And at least
This is again. I feel like this is probably the one that has the most variation. I think maybe
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I'm gonna
Yeah.
say it. I'm gonna start us off with a bang. And at least win New York Mets.
oh, that's
New
what I
All
have.
right.
Mets.
That's what I have.
They better hope so with the highest payroll in the league.
They,
Yeah.
I read something that they pay about what their salary is, like their salary, whatever they're paying their players in luxury tax also. So that's out of the owner's pocket.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he just went balls to the wall this year and was like,
Spending a
"Just take my
lot
money."
in luxury tax.
May
Yeah.
as well.
I think
Yeah.
they have the best 1-2 punch in the league, Scherzer, Verlander. Well,
Yeah,
won't
it's
be
gonna
for
be sick.
long. Like, yeah.
Just this year.
Yeah, Big Dick Pete. Big
Yep.
Meat
Yeah.
Pete, I meant.
Big meat.
You got Jeff
Got that
McNeil, like Lindor. You have a solid lineup. I do
Yeah,
think
they do
need
have
to-
a good.
I think they do need to add maybe another bat in there, maybe a left fielder. Like
Yeah.
Nemo's good, Marte is all right. I think. Oh damn! Do I think they're better than? Oh, I don't know anymore.
I
The
think
Braves
Edwin Diaz needs to
too,
have
though.
another great year.
I have the
Edwin Diaz.
Braves.
You have the Braves?
Wow, not going with the Phillies, Bryson. You
No, they're my sleeper.
Yeah, that's the sleeper for me.
No, I want the
Okay, hold
Braves
on.
just because I think they're going to have a good year. I think they're going to. Michael Harris, I think, is going to have an even better second season.
I'm
And I
going-
think Matt
I'm going
Olson's
Braves too,
bouncing
Bryson.
back.
I'm going
Vaughn
Braves.
Grisham on two bag.
Vaughn Grisham. I think they have a good bullpen. I like their bullpen.
Ozzy Albies needs a full. Gets a
Yeah,
full.
if
Oh,
he can stay healthy.
If he can play
Where's
more than 50
Albies
games,
or Grisham gonna play? with both?
Albies is second base and Grissom's shortstop.
Yeah.
Ozzy's playing the
Um,
IR.
Tough.
Playing IR.
He has been playing the IR. the
Kevin
last couple
Pillar
seasons.
plays on the Braves. Wow.
Holy,
That guy's gotten around.
He
Go
sits on the
Braves.
he has been around.
He's making his rounds through the league.
I'll
Then,
go
my
Braves,
sleeper.
too.
Oh, sorry, I forgot you didn't go. My bad.
That's all good. I'm done. I'll just choose the Braves.
I kind of
Also
realized
the
that the
Braves.
Mets lineup
I'm
is
sticking
kind of
Mets. I'm sticking Mets.
Mets taking Mets, yeah. I think Mets lineup is good. I think it's just a little top heavy. If Brett
Yeah.
Beatty can play well, I think that would be huge for them if he
Yeah.
can have a good
Yeah.
season. But sleeper for me is Phillies. I think
Philly. I
don't
like,
think.
Phillies were
like-
the World Series last year. They're a sleeper
but
team.
they're still.
Well, no,
stuck on-
I think they could push for if things go wrong for the other two teams, I think that they could push for first or potentially win the division. But I think they're going to get in as a wild card.
The thing with the Phillies is their record is slept on. Like they didn't have a good
Yeah.
record last year, but they made the World Series. So I think that's what makes them a dark horses. Maybe they'll win
Isn't
more games.
Harper out for a little bit? Start the season.
Oh, until All-Star break.
Yeah, he's out for a
He's
while.
out for a
Did he
while.
tear his ACL or something?
Oh, probably.
No, I think it was a
Yeah.
knee. I think he got a knee surgery or something.
Yeah, Harper's out till July, I think.
Yeah.
Oh,
they
elbow.
Elbow, that's what it
Yeah,
was.
Tommy
Yeah.
John.
They said All-Star break for sure. So
Yeah, so I think that's kind of I don't think the record's maybe going to indicate the talent level, but I really, really like Brandon Marsh and I like Alec Boehm as well. I think they're going to, if they can be good back end lineup guys, I think that they have a really solid lineup.
I think so too.
don't forget about Trey Turner.
And adding Trey Turner, yeah, I guess. So it's like
Yeah.
I wouldn't really say they're a sleeper in the normal term of sleeper, but I think that
I think they could push.
nobody's picking them to win the division, obviously.
I could see them pushing for it.
I don't.
But
think
yeah,
it's
I could
crazy.
see them making a push.
Sleeper's
So-
tough, or I mean, the garbage bowl is tough. I should say. I guess
Is
it's
it?
probably Nationals, but
Yeah.
I-
Yeah, I would say the Nats.
I just
Well,
think I guess
who's the
I guess the Nationals like 2 years from now will be sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they can develop their prospects, yeah, they'll be good again at some point in the next couple
If
of
they
years.
can develop San Diego's farm team.
Yeah,
Who's the other
And the
team in that
Gorman.
division? Miami.
Huh?
Miami.
Okay. The other team.
Yeah, I guess it has to be Nationals this year because they basically are just bringing up C.J. Abrams. That's the only guy that they're getting. But
yeah,
Right. I don't even know.
and
if
maybe
Luke
Robert
Wilson-
Hassel at some point, but
right,
yeah, they're
Yep.
pretty
This season.
bad.
yeah,
All
not great.
right, well, let's
Everybody
make our move
take it,
to the good old AL East.
I say
That's for last.
Bryson goes first.
We all know what he's saying.
I go first.
Let
Okay,
Bryson say
Maybe.
his three, then we'll go at her here.
I have. You want all three or just my winner
I'll go
first?
for
Do all three. I don't think we care about the bottom.
Okay. Well, my bottom is the Red Sox. I think
That's
that
what
they
I-
made a lot of terrible moves and lost people, and I just don't think they're going to be that great.
I don't think it's going to even close.
Yeah, I just see the other teams are just better. Maybe like my dark horse is the Orioles because I could see them being better than people expect, but I could also see them being at the bottom.
Just flopping.
They're kind of tough to read right now, so
Is
they're
it
kind of my
crazy that
dark
I have
horse.
the Rays as my sleeper?
No, I
What?
was thinking about them as well.
Okay.
I just
I
think
could
the
put-
Orioles just
I
are
couldn't put
exciting.
Rays or Yankees because they're both winner contenders.
Yeah, I think the Rays are always going to be like they always have the potential to be good. Though they're just one of those organizations that
Losing Glass
always
now,
finds a way to win.
losing Glass
Yeah,
now is
that's
huge
tough.
in a bad way.
In a
Yeah,
bad
that's tough.
Yeah.
He's only out 6 to 8 weeks, so thankfully, but still, that's not a good sign.
You're
Not a
saying
good
McClanahan can't pitch five games in a row or what?
Unfortunately, not.
Just
No.
100 pitches every night.
But they got my boy Drew Rasmussen. I love Drew Rasmussen. I think he's gonna have a good year.
Yeah,
and
nice.
Jeffrey Springs, and they have Shane Boz if he can put it together too.
Yeah, that's
So-
true. Rays do have a good team
I think
too.
they're definitely a dark horse team.
Develop
boy
players and trade them for more prospects and develop those prospects.
and then trade
trade them
them.
again. We'll make
Just
it
so
good.
then, well,
We need a Franco full season.
I would love to see
full
that.
season.
162 games.
Yeah, he's a stud. I want to see it.
Absolutely.
boy.
And for my winner,
Roll.
this was a very divisive winner for me because I knew this was going to get critiqued. I
Nice.
went with the Blue Jays.
Woo!
Hey.
Let's
And-
go.
And I went with the
Come.
Blue Jays for a couple reasons. One of them being losing Montas, I think hurts the Yankees rotation more than people will know. I know he wasn't good last year, but I think that he's a good enough pitcher that he would have figured it out this year. So losing him
Yeah.
is really tough. And I could see the Jays. I just think they added Kiermaier, they added Varsho. They have two elite catchers. I think Danny Jansen's a great catcher, so you can play Kirk
So
at
underrated.
DH.
He had a great year when he was healthy.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing for the Jays is it's going to be the bullpen, right? It's going to be that bullpen. Can they get that bullpen sorted out? If they get that bullpen sorted out, the rotation's nasty. I think they're going to be really good, and I think Vladdy's going to have an even better. Like I think he kind of had a down year last year. I think he's going to bounce back for his standards. And yeah, I think it's going to be really close. Like I don't have the Jays winning it by much, but I do think I lean the Blue Jays for this one. And I'll step out now, and I'll let you guys do your thing.
Let the Yankee fans talk.
Can I
Okay.
I'll come back. I'll say something about the rotation there.
Yeah.
I mean,
Tell me.
what's our Chase, help me out here, but our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is we got Cole, Rodon,
Nasty Nestor.
Nasty Nestor, Herman, and Severino. Severino fourth.
No,
I
front.
love Severino.
Sevy, and then either Herman or Schmidt. And
But we could say I'll say Sevy for Herman.
Sevy's
five.
4 for sure. Yeah,
I
Sevy's 4.
love Sevy. I think if he can stay healthy, I love Sevy so much.
Sevy's
under-
nasty when he's healthy. He just
So nasty.
put it together for health wise, but he's good.
I still personally like the Yankees rotation over the Blue Jays. I don't think it's by much. Hey, it's not, I don't think it's biased either. I think it's legitimate. I think Severino is solid enough to
Rotation.
Kind of biased.
You got Kikuchi over there in the Blue Jays. I don't know. He's pretty good.
I think Manoah's better than Cole. I think Gosman's better than Rodon.
Ooh.
I think Bassett's better than whoever your third guy is.
Nasty Nestor.
Bro,
Nestor was a fluke last year.
Bro, you're gonna be
He's gonna
disappointed with
Dial
Bassett.
it this year. He's just getting warmed up last year.
He's going to have a 5 ERA this year. Write it down.
So will Alek Manoah then.
Alek Manoah will have like a fucking probably 240, 250. Another great year.
All right.
Another year under his belt.
We can argue till we're in the graves, boys, but
Just the way it's going to be as the Yankees are winning. It's just the way it is. We already know.
The thing is,
No.
I see it as in the Yankees they won the division by 7 games last year. I don't think they got any worse or any better, really, and I don't really think the Jays did either. Maybe a little
Jay's
bit.
job better.
Yeah, but
I think I'm really happy with potentially having Volpe at shortstop
yeah.
and Glaber at
let's
second.
Let's go around here.
No, but you can't.
First
you can't
base,
compare like
Vladdy,
that.
Vladdy or
You can't
Rizzo.
compare like that. You can't.
Yeah, I
compare
choose
like that.
Vladdy.
Vladdy. Shortstop.
Vladdy's
Bichette
going to
or
have a good
Volpe?
year. Volpe.
Bichette.
Bichette's going to have bricks for hands again.
Chapman or who's your third baseman? Isn't it Donaldson?
LeMahieu or Donaldson?
LeMahieu, it's kind of a revolving door at third.
See, I don't like this argument though, like position by position, because then
Where does Judge play?
right field,
Outfield.
Okay,
Yeah,
he's
right
better
field.
than Springer. Who's your center fielder?
Bader.
Harrison Bader.
That's kind of a whitewash with Kiermaier.
Harrison
And left
Bader's a
field?
stud. Harrison Bader puts the
Hicks.
body on the line all the time.
Hicks, but hopefully Dominguez or something. I love Dominguez.
I think
Uh,
so. My write that down was Cabrera.
Oh, I love Cabrera. He was actually a stud last year.
I think Cabrera is going to start left field opening
I
day.
hope so.
I
so
would like to
Barshow
see
is
him.
better than whoever you guys start in left field because you don't even know.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, I think Blue Jays are just a better team, and Blue Jays will win the division this year.
Okay.
I think
No,
the
that's
only
good.
thing the Yankees need is a closer, and I don't think.
Oh, Blue Jays have one of those.
Yeah, that is. I will agree with you there. If the Yankees would have gotten a closer over the offseason, it would have been so big. They're just missing a closer.
Yeah. And in my opinion, I told Chase this earlier. I said there was a lot of Yankees last year that just didn't have a good year. And if LeMahieu can play, Josh Donaldson, he was terrible. Giancarlo Stanton, terrible. I think if they can be just decent, they're better.
Stan.
Stan's DH.
Stan will be DH.
That doesn't
Yeah.
matter. He's still a player.
Stanton will slap some balls over the wall though.
Yeah, but
Not
what
as
do
good
you
as
have?
Brandon
Like
Belt.
220?
He's got clutch situation genes.
Yeah, like I don't know.
I think for the rotation argument, I think both teams' fifth starters are like a wash. I think
Hey,
Herman and Kikuchi have like
Look at
almost.
Kikuchi's spring training debut.
Well, I was just looking at their career ERAs, and they're pretty much just like very similar. Herman beats Kikuchi by like 0.5. And so I think it's kind of a wash. I think you're kind of just looking at the top four, and then looking around the bases. And
I think. Well, I watched Barrios' start today, and he had a lot of adjustments. He had more bite on his slider. I think he's gonna bounce back big this year.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty much like I think it's going to be tight. I think both teams are.
And Manoah owns the Yankees, so
Sure. He owns everyone, not just the Yankees.
Manoah is dad.
Big boy daddy.
Yeah, I think it'll be within 5 games.
It'll be
Either
close.
way, maybe. I have Yankees.
So it's
Obviously.
been a battle the past couple of years for that top spot in the AL East
Yeah.
between those two for the past while.
One other reason I lean towards the Jays is because I think at some point this year, Addison Barger is going to get called up, and that dude is legit. I don't know if you know him or if you looked up his stats or his videos, but that guy is. He's already raking in spring training. I think if he gets called up at some point, like if Biggio struggles or Espinal struggles and he comes up, I think that could be a game changer for them.
I think an X factor for the Jays is Nate Pearson this year. He has to have a big year. Like
Barrios is their X factor. Barrios is their X factor.
Well, you can have a couple X factors. I think Pearson, Barrios, and plus, I think Tiedemann's going to be in this rotation by July.
Yeah.
Or at least I don't know if they want to put him in the bullpen, but I think
they'll probably start him there.
Tiedemann was hitting like 9. He was consistent 99, like nasty stuff today. I was really impressed, and yeah, he's gonna be a stud, and I wouldn't even be surprised if he's a top 5 prospect.
I only have one thing to say, and it's just that the Yankees had a high school lineup out there and went out and dick slapped the Blue Jays around. So
What was it, 6-5?
It was close. It was looking a lot better when it was 6-0. It got a bit scary.
It is also spring training, so we're always going to overreact.
Yeah, no.
Both ways.
I never take spring training seriously because Higashioka hit 8 home runs and then he goes and hits 180 in the regular season.
Higgy was an absolute stud in spring training last year.
That could be another X factor though. Is Higgy, if he can hit 240, like a solid backup every third game or whatever?
Ain't gonna be as good as the Blue Jays.
You don't need him. You got Jose Trevino.
Trevino's
he can't play every night though.
Blue Jays catching duo, is that the best catching duo in the league?
No.
I'm trying to think of. Well,
you didn't even think, Marshall. You just said no.
I need to see another year from Kirk. That's why.
Smith and Barker for Dodgers.
Yeah, I would still take Kirk and Jansen, I think.
Wait,
they're young too.
What about the Braves? Arnaud and Murphy.
Darno and Murphy, yeah, that's a pretty good one. But I still like Jansen more than Darno.
I just think Darno's a band-aid.
I'm telling you here this. If Kirk can have another solid year, I'll give it to you.
Yeah, that's fair. He has to have another good season for sure.
I would like to see Kirk repeat.
Yeah, and I think for the Yankees too. I think depending on both who plays,
I honestly think it's going to be Jansen will be the number 1 catcher this year.
In the
Kirk will probably DH mostly.
Well, I don't know how they're going to run things because they also have Belt there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's going to be who's hot, who's hitting the ball right now is going to be in the lineup.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because like Jansen in 72 games. I'm going to pan this out for like 100. We'll say 110 games, we'll say, his stats. So he had 15 home runs in 72 games. Say 110 games. Only 22 home runs, but still, that's pretty good for a catcher.
Yeah, that's decent power for. Yeah.
He had a .516 slugging percentage. That's insane. Hello.
Yeah, I think that's good. I think
we're good.
I think he's gonna be really like I really like him. He's underrated. I think he's gonna play well. I think for the Yankees, the biggest thing is Volpe going to produce? I think he will, but it's always hard to tell with rookies. And is it Cabrera they're running out of left field potentially?
Yeah.
Cabrera starts left field.
I'm
Yeah,
confident.
so there's a couple guys there where it's like question marks, but like they're obviously talented players. So
I wish
We
they
have
would
question
sign.
marks around the diamond.
I also think Torres is gonna have a better year than he did last year. That guy's
He had a
got
good. He even had a good team year last year too.
I think he bat what 257.
Yeah, I think 257.
He
yeah,
could bat 270.
But he had
without
like
subs.
26 bombs.
Oh,
even if he hits
bombs.
250 and gives you 25 homers, you'll take that.
Yeah, honestly.
He hit 257 with 24 home runs. and
24.
150
Yeah.
runs.
Just do that again, you guys will be stoked.
Honestly, like if he can repeat that, I'll be happy with him.
Yeah, that's all you need from him.
Like he's so
And then-
clutch too. Like so many. Like Caleb had him on his fantasy or whatever, and the guy just was running up numbers for Caleb. But he's definitely a keeper for you, eh, Caleb? I'm guessing. Maybe not. Glaber.
I haven't decided my keepers yet.
Okay.
Joey
we don't
Menzies
get to that anyway.
The only one you're keeping.
That's all I need.
Yeah.
He is
All
that
right.
guy.
Well, are we good
That's
for
it?
the AL
Pretty much,
East?
yeah.
I think.
Wrap it on
That's
up.
it. That's everything.
Yeah.
Great.
All right.
All right. Well, hope you enjoyed our episode, and I hope you picked the Yankees to win. Have a great.
Yeah, shut up.
Nice. It's very
See you in the
split.
next one.
See ya.
Later.